Hello everyone. Welcome to IRR 330 International Securities, Conflict and Cooperations. The topic that I will talking about today is about the response to COVID-19 pandemic in the United States. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Jongphat Lawang, student number 20060900002, and this project is presented to Ajahn Ricardo Ortiz. This is about the content that I will talking about today. The introductions. The response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the United States. When did it start? United States detects COVID-19 case, but at first, the central government did not expect that COVID-19 would be a serious threat to the country. The government therefore did not enact rigorous measures to prevent and deal with the epidemic. But since then, the United States has seen a marked increase the number of daily infections and deaths. The federal government has therefore issued public health measures, such as support-free COVID-19 uh, di- di- diagnostics tests, researching the security of the supply chains of medical products, including increasing compensations for medical institutions, while various states have issued measures to close the cities, lockdown, and increase screening of infected people up to about 200,000 people per day, and rush to higher tracker contact trace trackers after the began to reopen the city. But after the city responded, the second wave of the outbreak began. The government shut down the city again and announced quarantine recommendations. If anyone has close contact with someone infected with COVID-19, the person should be quarantined for 14 days immediately after meeting. And during quarantine, if there is close contact with the infected person again, the quarantine period must be uh, extended for an additional 14 days after the date of meeting. To date, the United States has seen a significant drop in the number of infected people. Why does the issue matter? What makes it important? Reason 1. Because the United States is the largest trade centers facing the problems of COVID-19 may cause the U.S. trade economy to slow down, and it can also affect countries that mainly import U.S. products due to being unable to deliver goods for a certain period of time. The reason too, the United States had technologies and qualified medical personnel and equipment. Therefore, it is the focus of the defense process in terms of treatment method of or vaccine to treat and prevent. Reason 3. The United States is one of the largest country in the world, so measure uh, of preventions and control are difficult. So the point of interest, and if the U.S. can prevent and control the United States could set an example for many other countries. Link the issue with the concept of security. Connector 1. The United States, because it is the large country and has large populations, it is difficult to control and prevent it, but the government has issued a number of measures to control the situations. With the central government, it's issuing public health measures such as supporting free COVID-19 diagnosis states, researching the security of the supply chain of medical products, including increasing pay for medical facilities, while governments have introduced lockdown measures. Also increased screening of infected people to about 200,000 people per day, and has, ted- has tended to higher contact history tracker. Also increased. Connected to the United States has a lot of qualities control due to its financial readiness that allow it to effectively manage to and control the situations, and also has the availabilities of affections medical personnel, as well as various technologies. This allow the U.S. to create several preventive vaccines, such as Moderna and Pfizer, giving the U.S. an effective vaccine before other countries, and able to quickly control the situations. Link the issue with the concept of conflict. Link the issue with the concept of corporations. Connector 1. In the case of government's control measure, the people cooperated in the various measure very well. Thus, the situation can be controlled quickly. Connector 2. Uh, in the matter of vaccinations, the government has issued mandatory the mandatory vaccinations measure, but faced with the native trend in the people disagree with some, but when um, President Joe Biden came out to expand that im- implementing coronavirus vaccinations measure will help reduce the number of people who refuse to vaccinate vaccinate while helping to reduce congestion in the hospital, and the number of days it will also make business can continue to operate as well. Those people begin to shut their mind to vaccinate more. Identify the problems. Problems statement the definitions. Definitions. The United States had an advantage in the every respect compared to the rates of the world, but because there are already in every aspect both financial, um, the availabilities of medical uh, personnel and assistance from government uh, government agencies. But because the country is large and has a large populations, make it difficult to control. But this time, it showed the great potentials of the government to come out to help with the measure to people and control the situations. And the United States can help other countries by finding effective vaccine. All of all of this has contributed to the United States' success in the preventing and controlling the spread of COVID-19. What is the purpose of the case study? To show that there is a process to help and control these situations for of the government. Effective and successful can be a role model. And what will the audience learn? Get to know the effectiveness of the U.S. government and the process of the controlling and providing assistance to the people and key personnel, and also receive recognition recognitions of the advance of the United States that enable the situation to be quickly controlled. Explain the resolutions. Identify and describe the solutions. There has been government assistance through the federal government public health measure, such as supporting free COVID-19 di- diagnosis, diagnostics tests, researching the securities of the supply chains of medical products, including increasing compensations for medical facilities. While states have issued lockdown measures and announced recommendations on quarantine. If anyone has close contact with someone infected with COVID-19, the person should be quarantined for 14 days immediately after meeting. What was the purpose about the objective and goal? To control the situation and to allow the population in the country and the economy to recover normally again. How was its complement? The government issued measures to help the control. Summarize the main idea. Key point 1. The United States is a big country and has a large population. In the event of Shiito's COVID-19 epidemic, the government has taken a role in controlling and protecting people, which is difficult to control. Key point 2. Governments must take a measure to help control the federal government public health measures, such as supporting free COVID-19 diagnostics tests, researching the security of the medical product supply chain, including increasing pay for medical facilities, while governments have introduced lockdown measures to better control the dry situations. Key point 3. An important measure has been issued which had caused con- controversy controversy over the fact that the United States start to level up after President Joe Biden government plans to introduce further rules to force more injections by forcing people to vaccinate. But in the end, the reason for doing this method can make the people more agreeable. And this is about the sword. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you.